Greetings. I hope you're doing great wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. What if you could get your CDL, get paid while you're in CDL training, your travel costs to orientation, your lodging, your food, you also get paid while you are waiting for a trainer after getting your CDL if you don't get a trainer right away. What if all of that, right? You could get your CDL and all of that paid off in 13 weeks without paying the company any money or owing the company any money after the 13 weeks. This is a good setup Hirschbach has. If you're new to this channel, smash that subscribe button. We are on our way to 800 subscribers. Smash that like and drop a comment, all that good stuff. The interaction helps the YouTube algorithm and it helps the channel to grow. So Hirschbach has this setup where you could pay off your CDL in 13 weeks if you drive team after you get your CDL. I think this is one of the better setups out there because the thing with a lot of trucking school, you pay $5,000, $6,000, some of them $7,000 to go to these trucking school. You're not getting paid while you're in training and you leave with zero experience. The 13 weeks at Hirschbach, remember now, you would have already gotten some experience during training with a trainer after getting your CDL and all that, right? Then you have 13 weeks with a teammate over the road. So that's a lot of experience right there. So you could go solo after that 13 weeks is up with Hirschbach. After that 13 weeks of teaming, you don't owe anything. I think that's really one of the best setups. I do know that there's a promissory note that you sign when you join Hirschbach, and a lot of these companies, these mega carriers that have these CDL schools, they have this setup. Some of them you have to work with them for a year. I think with Hirschbach, if you don't get someone to team with and you go solo straight after finish the whole training process, it is 9 months. But if you leave before that 9 months or the 13 weeks or whatever, it's somewhere, I think it's about $7,000. I always tell people, if you're going to get your CDL and quit, do that. That's up to you. That's your choice. Remember that. But, anywhere you go, a lot of these places are going to ask for your experience. Either OTR, dedicated, they need some form of tractor trailer experience. And I think that 13-week setup is really, really good. Boom, knock it out. Also, there's room for growth with a company like Hirschbach. I noticed I just went in the Hirschbach announcement on the app, and they're looking for trainers. They have new routes available on the dedicated accounts. So they are also looking for drivers on some of these dedicated accounts. Stuff like that. I think, it's a really good setup. It's a chance to get some experience under your belt. But 13 weeks teaming and you could pay it all off. And I kind of understand why these mega carriers have this setup where if you get the CDL and leave, you have to pay them. Some of them is $5,000, some of them is $7,000, some of them is even more, because they pay for your travel costs, they pay for your lodging, they pay for your food while you're there, plus you're getting paid during training. You know what I mean? So that's how, if they just had everybody come in, get your CDL and leave, I don't think it would be sustainable. And I also think the insurance for new drivers are a little bit higher, especially when you just get your CDL, because I think the companies, they have to pay some form of insurance for new truck drivers, especially with a brand new CDL. But that's a really, really good setup. 13 weeks, you could have your CDL paid off. I wouldn't advise you to just get a CDL and leave after 13 weeks. But let's say after that 13 weeks teaming with someone, you just feel like trucking is not for you, or for some reason you want to move on to another career. You have your CDL, it's all paid off just after 13 weeks teaming with someone else. Thank you for joining me. We're growing. As I always say, I hope you're doing great wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. Stay safe.